Oh, you getting used to it.
All right, I'm getting used
I'm
to
used to it now. Don't try to put we. We don't speak French, so this isn't. Don't box us in the category with you feeling that way.
How was y'all weekend?
It was good. I had a great weekend. I
Did have
had a great weekend.
What you do, see?
Yeah, my weekend was. I mean, I didn't do nothing. I was chilling, but that's a good weekend for me.
That is a good weekend. Same.
That's a good
And the
weekend
fourth,
for
you
your
chilled
boy.
on the fourth.
On the fourth? Oh no, I was
Yeah.
at my man's crib. They cooked out over there. You already know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mans and them. Watched a few fireworks. I wish I could have blew some stuff up, but I mean,
Feeling a little angry, see?
nah, I
Nah,
just
nah,
like
nah.
fire. You know, I don't know. I just like blowing stuff up. You know.
Yeah. This was,
What you do?
This was a good weekend. Was at a pool party on Saturday.
How was it?
It was lit. I'll get into how I really feel about the after party of the pool party. So I gotta bless these three young ladies with a whose man's is this.
Oh man.
I don't want to call them
boy.
young ladies because of what they did. But it's cool. I'm gonna save that for later on.
Okay.
I'm gonna save that for later. But you know, shout out to our sponsor, Sour Life Clothing Line, Capture the World, and of course our very own new one, Rich King Brand.
You already snitted it out,
Man, so black owned at that. So make sure y'all go and follow them and check them out as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they be having some lit attire. So you know, we're gonna jump right into what we're mixing up.
All right.
Of course, we got to start with sports. 'Cause you know we love sports. Everybody loves sports.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Even you could chime in.
All right.
You could chime in
what's
because
up?
everybody. All right, so everybody know about the earthquake that took place in California,
We
but
do.
we all know the real reason as to why that earthquake took place because of the bombshell news that was dropped with your boy
I know.
Kawhi
Can I
Leonard.
just say, y'all? Can I just say, did y'all see all the memes with Drake
Yeah, yeah.
Listen,
doing him
You knew
dirty?
it was-
But
you knew it
but
was
he
gonna
just,
come.
of course, because he was like just going in when they won. So
Hell yeah. Listen, man, he brought him that championship, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'm out.
he did.
I'm
He
out."
did.
But yeah, that was very surprising because I mean I went to bed very early on Friday, so to wake up and look at my phone, Bleacher Report going crazy, Twitter notifications going crazy. I'm like, yo, what happened? I'm like, Kawhi Leonard going to L.A. to the Clippers because I knew he wasn't coming to us.
Yeah.
Already knew off rip he wasn't coming to us, so we could have been had our pieces together, but we'll touch on that. But shout out to him making that decision.
Mm-hmm.
He has now balanced out the NBA.
told you he was Thanos.
So it's going to be extremely competitive
Thanos,
this season,
I told y'all.
and I really cannot wait.
Perfect balance.
Like
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
it extremely balanced. So you really don't know who's coming out of the West. But I will say, to be honest with you, I'm gonna call it. It really might be a battle of the LAs in the Western Conference Finals.
Okay, so hold
Clippers
on to that
against
because
the
you always
Lakers.
making predictions.
Yeah, Clippers against the Lakers. I don't see the Rockets making it out of the first round. I just don't see it happening. I mean, granted, they might have the same players coming back, but I mean, Chris Paul, he isn't getting any younger. James Harden, he's just going to continue dropping 50 and not getting any rings. So, but here's more news with that because nobody else was expecting the Clippers to trade for OKC's Paul George.
Oh my God. That's the one that really shocked me.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I called maybe back in like February or something like that. I was like, yo, they said Kawhi wanted to go back to LA. You know, he from the area. So
Right.
is Paul George. We're going to get into that in a second. But I was like, if Kawhi Leonard would leave Jordan Brand to sign with New Balance, he would go to LA and play for the Clippers over the Lakers. It just makes sense. So I wasn't surprised. I was like, I don't see him. I really don't think he expected to win a championship in Toronto. The fact that he did was just like a series of events that just happened, fortunately, in his favor. It's like it kept happening. Like, we go to game 7, hit the shot.
Right.
He able to shut down Giannis. He plays against the Warriors. They got a bunch of injuries. Wins the championship. But I really think he was just like, you know, I'm probably going to be in and out of Toronto. So he went. I was like, all right, I ain't surprised. And they was like, immediately breaking news right after that. Paul George. I was like, oh.
That was crazy because I'm
PG's.
like, because I kept reading PG and I'm like, damn, well, what point guard did they get? And I'm like, ho, Paul George? I'm like, wow. But see, what they did was They got Paul George in exchange for Danilo Gallinari, and Shea Gildress Alexander.
Oh yeah.
Then they gave away. Here's what else they gave away. All right, 4 unprotected future first round picks.
And
The
2
Heat's
protected joints, right?
2021 pick, protected lottery 2023 pick, and a right to swap picks with the Clippers in 2023 and 2025. So that means the Clippers just have that much faith in this roster moving forward.
We're going to see.
They don't plan on building around anyone as far as drafting young players. Like they're set with their players. They have Kawhi Leonard and Paul George.
I think they both signed 4-year deals too.
Yeah.
So 4 years from now, what's that? It'll be like 2023. I think they was just like, man, forget it. We'll take that risk. If they can get 1, maybe 2 championships out of that 4 years,
Definitely.
I think it's worth it. I think they will.
Yeah.
For the next few years, I think the championships will be in LA from either side or Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Unless the Warriors come back on some, we was 73-9 for a reason before KD types, and then we gonna see. They gonna
So
still
you're
be
not
getting
counting
we shall
out
see.
Golden State?
Nah,
Yeah,
not
you
by a long
shouldn't.
shot.
Yeah.
Not by a
see.
long shot.
Depending on how their money is, though.
Giannis is still coming too.
Yeah.
Philly's still coming too. I mean,
So it's gonna be an interesting next few years. I can tell you that much.
what you said, balance. We brought balance
Yup,
back. Hey,
brought balance back, man.
telling you that
But
man
then
to
on
stay
top
nice.
of that, so here's the crazy part. OKC's phone lines are now open for Russell Westbrook. I don't think anybody saw that coming. I know I did. Because they just signed him to a max deal, like a year, 2 years ago?
It was like, I want to say the season after Kevin Durant left. Because they had a lot of money. They had a lot of money on the table because they was going to use some of that money to try to sign Kevin Durant. And when KD left, they was just like, well, nigga, you want it?
Right.
Rusty like, of course. Let
So
me
I
get
think
the bag.
I honestly think now at this point, OKC is really at a destroy and rebuild at this point.
Yeah, man.
That's how it has to be, though. I feel like in life in general, you got to destroy to rebuild and come
Yeah.
back great.
Yeah, because I mean, right now I think they now realize and understand they're not going to get a championship with Russ. They're just not.
And my whole thing is that like it's like in football too, but it's like a window of opportunity you got. When you got certain caliber players, you put them together, see the best that you can do with them. You try to work on the problems, whatever, to try to get over the hump, to get to the championship and win it. And then, you know, when you making adjustments, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But then once you realize you hit a point like now, like if we look at the timeline, they went from the Supersonics to the Thunder. They just had KD. Then they drafted Russ. Then they got Harden. Then they got rid of Harden. Then they got rid of KD. Then they grabbed Melo and Paul George. Then they got rid of Melo and Paul George. It's like the only person there is Russ.
Yep.
We know at the most he's gonna get triple doubles, but at this point, I mean,
That's all you're really going to get from him is triple doubles. You're not going to get championships. And I think sooner or later, Houston is going to realize that with James Harden. He's just going to keep giving us buckets, might give us an MVP running, but that's really about it.
Because, I mean, I don't see it happening not with Chris Paul, especially the game. You know how I feel about the Rockets. I hate their game style, that flopping, trying to get calls. You're not going to win the championship like that.
At all.
Chris Paul knows better than that, and he turned into that.
Yep.
And James Harden, he already was that, man.
I can't stand it, man. But I'm glad the decision was finally made because the Lakers were able to make some moves over the weekend as well. So they were very successful at bringing back Rajon Rondo as well as Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
That's a fact.
We also got Quinn Cook. Then, of course, you know, the breaking news was signing DeMarcus Boogie Cousins, which I felt was a good addition. So him and Anthony Davis.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Because the New Age Twin Towers is back with Boogie and AD. Do you think either or both of them are going to be healthy the whole season?
I feel like they can be. I
hope so. I want both of them to kill. You think otherwise?
You think otherwise?
I think there's going to be some injury. Now, when I say healthy, I mean like I hope that they don't miss a significant portion of the season.
Yeah, I hope.
Right.
I hope
30,
not
20
either.
some games.
Yeah.
Like if they miss some games here and there, all right. You know what I'm saying? That's understandable. People
Right.
sit out games and stuff anyway for us. But we done seen the last. I don't think AD has had a healthy season in his career. Boogie is coming back off 2 injuries for real. So, you know what I'm saying? But they done had some time to, heal themselves or whatever.
Right.
And I think they're going to do a good job with load management because their depth is looking good right now.
It really is. It really is because we just also signed veteran guard Avery Bradley, too.
Y'all did sign Avery Bradley. Yeah. That just made y'all defense a little bit better, too.
Yeah, so we really added some depth. So I'm loving how the roster is turning out. And then also know we got Danny Green on the team, too. So, I mean, we going to be all right. They said Braun's supposed to be running the point.
And Danny Green shot 46% from the 3 last year. So he's about to catch some dimes. They really, really did just turn this back into the Showtime Lakers.
They definitely did, man.
You got 6'8", 6'9" point guards, Magic and Bron.
Right. So I'm really excited about this upcoming season. More excited than the NFL. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I don't even care about the NFL season right now. I'm more so just looking forward to the NBA.
That's a first right there.
You got some time to wait.
But I think it's just because like the NFL itself, they don't really offer that guaranteed money that I really feel as though that they deserve. So
they're about to come to I think they collective bargaining deal soon in the NFL. I think it ends like this 2020 or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So
well, they need to hurry up.
They might need to lock out like the NBA did for a season to get stuff right, get their players their money.
They definitely do something, man. For all you Major League Baseball fans out there, if you didn't catch last night's home run derby, it was a record-setting night for the Toronto Blue Jays rookie 20-year-old Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hitting 40 home runs in a single round, 29 of them in the standard 4 minutes, with 30 seconds of bonus time added for hitting the ball so damn far. Now, record-setting night, but he still took an L to the New York Mets rookie Pete Alonso, who actually stole the show from him, winning the home run derby and walking away with $1 million.
You know what got to suck about that? Well, it's one thing that sucks, it's one thing that doesn't. The first thing that sucked is Guerrero Jr. only lost because he was so tired from hitting all them home runs at the beginning, because he ended up with 40 because he was hitting 29 in a lot of time, but another guy tied with him. Yeah. So they had to do 30-second tie break, and every time they did 30-second tie break, they tied. They went to like
3 overtimes.
Yeah, like 3 overtimes. So by the time he got to the last round, he was all like, his arms was probably loose. He was probably felt like noodles or something like that. My man came in and stole the show. Like, well, I probably hit like 19 or something like that. I just got you up out of there.
Yeah, man. So, but it for those who caught it yesterday, it was one for the ages. I mean, this one was. I mean, you haven't really heard much about a home run derby being talked about since McGuire and Sosa and Bonds was playing.
They had it on. I think Giancarlo Stanton was in it a few years ago, and then what's his name on the Yankees? Well, he's not a rookie no more, but his big 6'7" ass won the home run derby his rookie season. Wild out. Aaron Judge.
All right,
he wild out.
So yeah, man. So y'all got something to look forward to with, and they also have the All-Star game. I believe it's tonight or sometime this weekend. Yeah, so y'all have something to look forward to, man. And shout out to the women's U.S. national team bringing home their 4th world title. So congrats to them, man, holding things down.
They deserve a round of applause.
Definitely, man. Definitely a round of applause, awesome, man. Shout out to those queens out there, man.
She said, "Oh, y'all going to the White House?" She said, "No, I'm not going to the fucking White House."
Right.
And then posted a pic with all of her trophies with the Nipsey Hussle caption. I was sold. It's over. She a legend off that alone. It's over.
Shout out to them, man. Moving on to some entertainment. So Lala could be moving forward with some legal separation from her free agent, Carmelo Anthony, ex-hubby, kind of messed things up, who was also caught on a yacht with a young lady who he claims.
He's not the ex yet.
He's not the ex yet, but she's moving forward.
Okay.
But he lost the hubby privileges.
And I just read something today that said he might be considering retirement from the NBA.
Yeah, because I don't think nobody's picked. See, he shouldn't have cheated.
Remember, are you implying because he cheated, it cost him his career?
Yep, messing with them strippers. That's why Dwight Howard ain't been right ever since. Dwight
Tiger
Howard was
Woods.
actually messing with a little more than strippers.
Yeah, listen,
bro.
man.
Is that
We ain't going
only applying to NBA? I mean, Drake messes with strippers all the time. Didn't he
Drake
get-
ain't married.
Facts.
Yeah, that's true.
Drake
But-
is not married.
Tiger Woods lost it all. Remember, Tiger got caught cheating on his wife like 10, 12 years ago or something like that.
Well, you know that's because he is messing with a white woman.
You see what I'm saying?
know what I'm
You see
saying?
what I'm saying?
You know, if he won the law. See that you mess with a white woman, you gonna lose all your endorsements. See, I
That
gotta
man
be
lost
smart
it. He
out
lost
here.
a lot out here.
Was
man.
it? Did Carmelo cheat with the white woman?
Nah,
No.
it's a black
Oh,
girl,
okay.
but it was a stripper.
Okay.
You know, that's
Stop
bad.
messing with these strippers, man.
That's bad taste right there. Raw dogging. Gotta do better out here,
Who
man.
you raw dog?
Clearly, that's why they have a baby.
Who?
What you thought, the
We
condom
talking
was?
Side
about
baby.
Carmelo?
Got a
Yes.
side baby.
Oh my God, I
Daughter
totally
look
missed
just
this
like him.
story.
What?
Yes, where have I been?
Nah, seriously,
Wait,
where
okay,
have you been?
Where have I been? I've been under a rock.
I
Hey,
don't know.
remind me later on to give her a whose man's is
Yeah,
this?
all right. I clearly because I'm like, wait, you
Remind
had a
me.
whole baby?
Yes, fool.
Oh wow, I totally.
I think the
missed that.
baby's like one.
And part of the reason why Lala I think she's about
No.
to try to move forward with the legal separation is because she's having a hard time, like, I guess, like, accepting the child.
That's probably why I didn't even know, because she hasn't done nothing. I mean, I get it. She's married. It's tough, but
Not her baby.
Not her baby.
She really doing the Michael Jordan thing after the
Yeah.
kids.
But then see, here's where he also messed up. He was on a yacht with another woman. Now he claims that she was a married woman and her husband was there, but it doesn't look good for you right now because you're on a yacht, young ladies laying next to you, and you're on a yacht on the day of your wife's birthday. Lala's not there.
Lala wasn't there. I ain't gonna front.
Why are you not with your wife?
He made a whole post about it like the day before.
because they're separated.
But see, if you're trying to
got a
get her
point.
back,
We don't know what's going
The
on in that
best
thing.
thing
Maybe
to-
she didn't want him celebrating her birthday with him.
She might not have, but at the very least, don't
You
be on the
still
yacht.
try.
Don't be on the
don't
yacht.
know
Don't
that
even
man
don't
ain't
even
try.
try. Don't even try. Just don't be on caught the next
Yes.
day.
Right, okay. Maybe you shouldn't get caught on the
On her
yacht, but we
birthday.
don't know what he tried. And
now every year, each time her birthday rolls around, all they going just, damn, remember last year, girl, when Mella was on the yacht with that bitch? That's all they gonna say. She ain't trying to remember that. She's trying to enjoy her birthday, but she can't. Because this man want to be on the yacht with a young
I
lady.
know. So it was a bit humiliating.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Gotta do better out here, man. Moving on.
Oh wait, hold up, pause on that, because y'all know the whole black men don't cheat. Shout out to Charlamagne for putting that out there.
Everybody
Well, I
know
mean,
that.
he just started this, so you know this was beforehand.
He been starting that.
Nah. This was beforehand, so we don't include.
But black men don't cheat.
Nah, Mello does, but we don't.
Oh, so he don't represent.
Yeah, nah.
Y'all
See, I don't know what that meant. I just know this baby came out of nowhere,
Right.
man.
That's why I didn't know. The baby did come out of nowhere.
Hey, I don't know. Did he get a test? I don't. Hey, listen.
Listen, hey man, he don't even need it. That baby looks
I haven't
just
seen
like
y'all, I
that's
need to
his
see
twin.
pics.
That's his
All right,
twin.
so black men do cheat.
No, Carmelo Anthony
They,
cheats.
do they?
Carmelo Anthony cheats.
He ain't trying to be up in that kid six. Like, nah, that ain't me.
Moving on.
It's beyond me. So
thirty-
I don't
Beyond
even-
you.
How old is she now? 37. 37-year-old Kiki Wyatt might be pregnant again. If so, this will be her 9th child. So she's still out here popping babies and performing. So I mean, congrats to her. But yo, get your tubes tied. At this point, like you getting old, fam. Like you can't keep popping out these babies.
38 is not old.
So what? But she has 9. This will be her
Look,
9th
you know,
child.
guess what? Her
Yo, she got a
reproductive
starting
system is
she got
still
a
working
starting
well,
5 in the
so.
bench coming off.
That is a pretty the depth.
I mean, it's pretty.
She got Lakers depth right now.
Seriously.
She got
Like that's
team
that's
looking
a
deep.
lot.
a team looking deep.
And I
right
mean,
now.
like really think about it. Imagine a man coming into her life, and it's like, oh, okay, well, you got to take me and my 9 kids.
Well, how old is her oldest?
I don't know. I think she first had her baby at the age of 18.
Shit, and they got at least 30.
Yeah,
Ain't no telling.
for real.
We seen something like this before.
Her oldest will be 19 then, because she had her first child at
let's knock
18.
that off then, because that new man that come in her life ain't gotta worry about him. He's pretty much an adult.
So what? But holiday season come around, you still have to accept all. Who trying to accept 9 kids?
Bro, we seen something like this before. Dashiki.
Yeah.
Don't be a
oh
menace.
yeah. Listen,
She says you gotta accept me and my 9 kids.
yo. As soon as he was done,
Ashtray.
So y'all wouldn't accept
I'm
the 9
pregnant.
kids?
Hell no.
The oldest is 19.
Bro, I'm not even trying to accept 2 to 3.
All right, that's
1 is cool, but you got to deal. Now you have to deal with 2 to 3 cock blockers.
not necessary.
Who trying to deal with that? They know the perfect time to run into the room too. They be sleep any other night, but out of all nights, now you scared.
You see,
Now
don't
you
be a
hearing
menace.
something.
I did.
My man say, "Hey, Mister, oh, what's up, little man? Are you just trying to get something from my mama?
But I'm
Give me
saying,
a-
how y'all know?
Give me $1, I'll leave you alone. You know
Yup.
how many
See,
dollars?
they know
That's
what they be
$10.
doing.
That's $10 gone every time, at least.
They know what
All
they're
right,
doing.
so if she has 2, can they be like over the age of 6? Like maybe like 7 and 10 or something like that.
I'm 29 years old. I'm gonna have to say that's leaning more towards a no for me.
Because she had them young.
No, because I'm still young enough where I don't even gotta. That don't even have to be a possibility for me yet.
Right.
Maybe if I was a little bit older, like just like, all right,
If I was a little more
that's-
mature and was just like, all
more
right,
natural.
this one.
How
But
mature?
I
We talking like
I
late
mean,
30s?
literally,
Probably
potentially,
like
yeah.
45, 50. Sugar daddy stage.
Oh, what's the major point, Diamond?
Yeah, I got.
Shout out to Diamond Cake.
Y'all
getting in the
forgetting a
mix with us.
major point.
What's the major point?
Major
She
point.
stabbed her husband.
Oh yeah, she did.
Forget all the kids. This woman is violent.
That's her. But that's her.
And
Who, Kiki?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
She
she was.
did.
She
it was
stabbed them
just that
up.
She was.
You
it was
condone
young-
that? She was
no,
It was
she
in
many
her
was.
husbands you
past,
gotta
it was
stab?
young. She was young.
How many husbands stabbed? There's too many husbands stabbed. I thought we just draw the line at one.
Ain't nobody, man. You know what? That's
She
the same
stabbed them up.
That's the
That's
same
crazy.
thing. That's the same thing Shorty said in A Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Yep,
Saying?
exactly.
In the middle of sex.
She reformed now.
I
I ain't taking that risk. Whoever, somebody can
You
take
guys,
that
that was in her past. She was young. Y'all
was.
probably done a lot of things
still
when y'all
capable.
were young.
I ain't
Never
stabbed no
stabbed
one.
anybody.
I never
We
stabbed
never
anyone. I
stabbed
never
anyone.
shot
didn't do
anyone.
that. No,
I never did any
All right,
of
that's a
that.
little too extreme, but I'm saying.
So no.
So let's look how long ago that was.
Yo, you have to really piss somebody off in order for them to stab you.
Nah, maybe not. People have extreme anger issues.
Exactly. Like
She need to
Kiki.
go to the gym.
I'm saying
Go see a therapist.
shooting as far away you think. Stabbing, you gotta be looking right in the
That's
eye.
personal.
Right. That's personal.
You ever
Crazy.
I don't care what he did unless
I don't
I
care what he
stabbed her
did.
too.
Unless he stabbed her
Not- listen,
first.
it's never.
It's
I
no-
don't think it's
yeah.
ever that extreme
Never.
to where you
Stabbed her
want to
too.
stab me.
Unless he stabbed her. You
Like,
ever
come
seen
on.
a
Oh
Dark
no,
Knight?
because I mean she didn't care to go to jail at that point. But I'm just saying.
Listen,
The fact
Look,
that
that's
you
the point.
could not-
That was her
the fact
then.
that you hate me so
we gonna
much
pray for this new
that
guy
you don't
that's
even
in her
care about
life.
you no more. You wildin'.
Yeah, we're gonna pray for this new guy that's in her life right now. Shout out to him.
They
You
get
know-
married.
You know what? So
Yeah,
I
right.
guess he.
You remember what happened to her last husband?
I'm sorry,
Right?
2018, right?
You remember what happened to her last husband?
Can I point out something? I need to point out something.
What's up?
We don't know that.
They did not defend, support, or condone Carmelo Anthony's cheating. However, every woman in this room is trying to cop a plea for her stabbing her husband.
Exactly.
No,
trying to
no,
make
no.
an excuse.
Crazy.
Trying
Not
to make an
making
excuse.
We didn't even
excuses.
condone the cheating. They like, oh no, and that's cheating.
Hear me out,
Listen,
though.
women
We're
have
not-
double standards
We're
at
not,
all
we're not
times.
condoning the cheating. We're just saying that was
No,
her
no, y'all
past
condoning
life.
the
I mean, the
stabbing.
stabbing, sorry. But that's her. Look how long ago that was.
That's
All right, look how
condoning.
long ago
Probably grown
Carmelo cheated.
Obviously, you said it was like a year ago the baby won.
So what?
You know what?
If you want somebody to forgive somebody for stabbing someone, then Lala need to forgive Melo for having a baby.
Who said her Kiki? Is this an ex-husband or whatever? Did he forgive her? We don't know.
Man, we listen.
They had a kid after. They had another kid
Shout out
after
to
that.
Kiki, man. She can keep
they
going to have
wild.
kids. It's
Oh,
her
now a shout out to
No,
her.
if she's having not, kids are blessings. Her reproductive system's still working. There's some women out here who can't even have children. She got 9. Good for her.
Damn, 9 though. I hope this marriage lasts. Shout out to her. Moving on, man. ASAP Rocky, he's still locked up, man, up in Sweden. So, we just got to continue praying for him. It's crazy that you could be in another country, and you have to defend yourself, and you're viewed as the aggressor in the situation. I just think it's crazy.
Yeah.
And, the video clearly shows that, from them trying to just walk away from the situation, but let alone, they had to defend themselves because someone is just being the aggressor.
So how long is he away for? Anybody knows?
I don't know. They still waiting.
Oh, okay.
Like,
They said he could be facing 6 years or something like that.
Oh, really?
And this is like one of the things that I always think about when I go to another country, because laws and laws in other places and the way that they punish certain things is different. Like
I feel like they want to torment. I feel like they want to punish Americans.
On top of that, this always reminds me of DJ Esco, Future, 56 Nights. He got a whole mixtape.
Oh yeah.
You remember he got locked over there in Abu Dhabi.
Mm-hmm.
He was locked up for 56 nights, and it was like he didn't even like see like a chord or nothing like that. Nobody really spoke English. He was just in there in another country. Like, that's terrifying.
To be honest with you, I was going to say I think that would be the most terrifying thing, to be in jail in another country.
For sure.
Like, nah. Not at all, man. So we're going to continue praying for him. Hopefully he can get out soon. I mean, Kim K, you've been out here getting mofos out. That's doing, 15 a life.
Say Kim K.
So,
Kim getting people out.
She getting people out.
Ain't going front.
Yeah, give her credit. She getting people out. She doing something positive instead of being naked on the net.
Okay.
So shout out to her.
Okay, we'll give her that.
Yeah, going to give her that. Moving on. Told y'all, man. Light Skin Brothers holding things down. Shout out to Chris Breezy. 3rd #1 album on the Billboard 200 chart. Shout out to Team Breezy. Shout out to all the women with the nice hair.
I knew you was going to say that.
Possible. So, appreciate everyone out there doing that, man.
You know what?
He wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the nice hair. Nah, I'm playing.
Terrible, yo. We can't endorse that.
My nigga Breezy.
That controversy helped.
It did.
That helped the sales.
I mean, I think he was going to sell regardless.
He was definitely going to
I'm
sell
sure he
regardless,
lost some followers still, but he don't care. You don't think
didn't.
so? I
Everybody
think
be
so.
fronting.
Okay,
Know how you always say
that's
that
because, you're right. That's because we can't never stand for nothing.
Because women love to front.
Nah, it's just not women. I was going
women
at a
love
different
to front.
angle.
The front. Oh, yeah, I ain't going to see that nigga no more. Where you going? Oh, he called me. He want to talk. So you know what it is.
Men do it too. Shut up.
Nah. Listen, so they was mad for them 2 days, but now it's just like, all right.
They was probably mad for them 2 days and listened to Chris Breezy both of those days.
Yep.
But can we agree that he was not talking about healthy hair?
Nah, we're not gonna go back on that.
We not even
And
gonna go back on
he actually spoke out, and he was talking about.
He did speak out.
He was talking about healthy hair.
No, he wasn't.
How you gonna tell
He
me?
didn't even address anything. He called
I know his PR.
Move on. Just move on.
I know his damn PR.
Who's his PR, Kid 6?
I can't reveal that,
Okay.
but just know your boy Kid 6 be in the mix, and that's all we have for what you mixing up.
How you gonna totally forget the most controversial thing?
Yeah, well, because I was gonna say before, whose man's is this? Because
No. We need to talk about that
all
right
right,
now.
but it's cool. But we could still bless the white community.
How we blessing the white community? I disagree with that.
With the whose man's is this?
Yeah.
What you disagree with?
First of all,
No,
let's
you
tell
bring it
them
up.
this is exactly what we
All right,
talking
go
about.
ahead.
Yeah. Let's get to it.
So as you guys all know that who are they casting? What's her name? Holly Bailey.
Yeah, I ain't
For-
going
for-
front
I-
now.
Halle Bailey.
I'm not going front. Each time I scroll by, I was literally seeing Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Quick glance. It's like Halle Berry. Oh, all right.
So I said her name right because I don't want to jack it up, right?
Yeah, no, it's Halle
as,
Bailey.
Ariel for the Little Mermaid and the what community?
White community.
We're having a fit.
Which I don't understand why.
I understand why.
Why you understand? You
Had
got white
it had been us, would we have not gotten upset? Real talk.
Had it not been us?
If the roles were reversed and they had this, we casted a white person for a character that we know that was African American, would we have not been upset?
Well, you gotta who?
What?
Specify what type of character.
Doesn't matter?
Yeah,
Why?
because it does.
Okay, so we're obviously not talking about real people, right? Because we're going to do like an autobiography or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
So
it's going
what-
to be
so
it's an
what-
autobiography. But
We literally not talking about a real person. We talking about a mermaid.
doesn't
Right.
matter, though.
A freaking mermaid.
If Superman was black and they casted a white person, Superman, I'd be tight. And the black community would be tight about that. No?
It depends. It really depends because you have some people who aren't really DC fans. So we don't
you
really
always
care.
give these X factors.
No,
just
I'm just-
answer. No, you
I'm
guys
just- I'm a
know
Marvel
that
head, so
we.
I wouldn't
I'm a
care
Marvel head
about-
too,
I
but I'm
won't-
saying
I don't care.
we know if it was a black character and they
It-
cast it white, we would be upset about it.
So I think the difference is that it would have actually had to be like a real black character, like not like
See,
a fictional.
you
No,
know.
because that makes a difference.
So you telling me y'all telling me
no,
if
the reason why I'm
Superman
saying it
was
makes a
black
difference-
Yeah.
and they
Now,
cast
if
it
it was-
white, y'all would have some type about the.
It was Black Panther.
Okay, let's use Black Panther. And they cast the white for Black Panther.
But
Oh,
that's
we'd
my
be
point.
furious.
That's my point, though.
We'd
That's
be
what I'm
furious.
saying. I'm saying.
So why can't so it's the same thing. So
I'm saying-
the
no,
point I'm trying
no,
to make is
no.
white pride bad. No, it's not because we would get upset about it.
No, I'm saying something like when I say black, I mean like culturally black. Like Black Panther, you don't make a character like Black Panther a white person.
Okay,
You can't
all
do
right,
that.
all right.
But
Because
we've seen the black Aquaman. My bad. We've seen the black Green Lantern. We've seen the white Green
so
Lantern.
because he hails
and
from
nobody
Africa,
cared.
because Black Panther hails.
Yeah,
he
that
hails
makes
from-
a difference.
White
The
people
Little
come from this.
Mermaid-
White people in Africa all the time. So, I mean, live in Africa. So we saying
Not like
Are they born in Africa?
yes,
Exactly. No,
especially
no,
people
no,
in
no,
South
no, no.
Africa.
Who?
Oh
No.
my gosh, you guys!
No, no,
You
no,
said
no.
yes.
Even the people from South
They're white
Africa.
people in Jamaica. What are you
Even-
saying? Like,
And all of them came
Oh.
there. Their people did not originate there. We talking about that. I mean, like
Unless
something
it's-
like Little Mermaid.
I see what
it's
you're
like, it
saying.
don't
It's like
matter
if the
it's black or
character is
white.
like is founded on the culture, like Pocahontas, for example.
And if
okay.
Pocahontas was a white person, then we gonna be like y'all bugging.
But at the end of the day, see, just take that out. If
can't take
I say
that out, though.
Superman, we would still be upset if
You can't- it
Superman
makes
were.
all the
I'm
difference,
not gonna be
though.
upset about
Oh
Superman
my,
because I'm not a
okay.
DC
So then
head.
name
I
a
don't
name a
care.
Marvel character that is black that if they cast it white, you would be upset with. Go ahead, who?
Actually, what's his name that they just in Avengers that they
Falcon?
named him? Yeah, Falcon.
So let's
'Cause
do
he's supposed
Falcon
to-
white.
If they got us thinking that he's gonna be the next Captain America and they cast somebody white, I'm gonna be pissed.
So I can. So what's the difference with white people?
But there was a black
They-
Spider-Man and a white Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Black Spider-Man?
yeah.
That's what I'm-
Okay,
That's
I'm
what I'm
glad
saying.
you brought, I'm
Cartoon.
glad you brought Spider-Man because I recently seen it. You know, shout out to Spider-Man. It was good. It was good.
The cartoon. It's a universe thing, so each universe.
Yeah, they got different. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they casted
And they're very diverse too.
That's
Zendaya
why- that's
as
why I'm
Mary
saying
Jane,
that
and
makes
she
all
did a
the
great
difference.
job. But we all know Mary Jane is not biracial.
In the
She's
cartoon.
redhead.
It's a
Mary
fictional
Jane.
thing though. It can
It
be whatever
doesn't
we want
matter.
to.
See,
It does. That literally makes
Just
all
take
the
away,
difference.
take
though.
away brothers fiction.
You
Now,
can't
I'm
take
just
that
saying.
away.
Listen, white
because that
folks
makes all
can't
the
have
So
difference.
we're saying they can't be mad because it's fictional, but we would be though if it were
No,
fictional.
we would only be mad if it was for
No, we
like a
wouldn't.
reason.
Y'all
That's what I'm
bugging.
saying.
No, we would not.
No, we
White black people
it's
be
happened
mad.
before though.
We are very biased sometimes, and we
Not in this
really
case.
are. We
Not in
are
this case.
though. In this case,
stuff
too.
like what you're saying, we wouldn't be mad at has happened before, and we weren't mad.
Like, okay, what's the example?
We just gave you like 3 examples: the Green
Facts.
Lantern example, the Spider-Man example, and Aquaman.
These are
We-
white
we
characters,
give an
though, black.
They're not
They-
white
they
characters
can-
though. They're superheroes that you can make black or
But
white.
we know
That's
them
why I
to
said
be.
the difference.
But we know them to have been white, correct?
from the cartoon. we
Okay,
just
so
know
we're
it
not
to
gonna
be
be
what it
upset
was.
about that because they turned
It's
a black.
not like it's a white.
Give me a black
character turned into
character
that.
You know what?
originated
Shout
black.
out
That's
to the
white.
fact that they made a black mermaid. You know what?
Why can't we
Good.
create our own story? Why we
We
gotta
can.
jump off on that?
We
Giving
can.
Disney all
We
that
can.
money.
You know what?
Let me tell y'all.
I'm glad.
I know we say, but no, I'm saying y'all think
No,
Disney right
no.
now is trying to be all inclusive and being politically
You know what?
correct. They
Maybe-
not.
no,
they
maybe
they just
Disney-
doing the dollar. They want the dollar.
Maybe
They
Disney
went
is trying
and
to
found
help
the
because
best
they
person
know
to
that
audition.
some black women don't like getting in the pool.
Oh Lord.
So maybe this is like, okay, let me be a black mermaid and get in the pool.
Stop it.
For
No,
real.
Disney
That's
want
not
that
even
dollar, and they gonna cast somebody
Okay.
that's gonna bring in the bucks. They seen it with Black Panther.
Everybody-
Ain't no half of them people who went to go see Black Panther didn't even know about the story or the character, anything. More than half. They didn't know
man.
anything about Marvel, but went because they want to be on that Black Power, coming dashikis and stuff. Stop it, Disney know that, and we eat it all up because we dumb. And I said that
So
we.
you're not gonna see the new mermaid movie?
I mean, I'm not pressed to see it, but I don't care. But I ain't make a big deal out of it. I'm just saying we can't really be mad at white people for being upset about it. I understand.
Yeah,
because
Nah,
if it
we
were
can't
us-
be mad at because they say
Why?
some ignorant ass stuff.
Okay, they can get a whose man's is this for all the memes and stuff they was doing. They created this whole
Yeah.
Christian chat
They gonna
room on
make
Facebook.
they made a dark skinned black mermaid with a chicken in her titties with a watermelon, and you find that hilarious.
Yo, that wasn't funny though. Come
No.
on. I thought why y'all? I wasn't
Of course
that
you
mad
did.
about it.
You got 10% white in you. That's why it's funny.
Look, realistically, it's not cool. They could get a whose man's is that for that, but Down 10% white. But no, I thought the picture was funny. I ain't take it seriously. Why did y'all? White people gonna be? They gonna be racist? Like we get it.
It was meant offensively.
Sure, it was meant offensively, but did you? So what? They say a lot of racist offensive thing. We're not. They're gonna be racist regardless.
Exactly.
So you gonna do something about that? What you gonna do about that?
I'm not gonna laugh at the stuff that's intentionally racist.
You just don't give it energy.
Nah, you're alone.
I didn't give it energy.
You're alone on
A
this.
laugh kind of is injury.
That's not energy.
You're alone on this.
No,
one.
this is my thing about the Ariel.
Okay, go ahead.
This is my thing about the Ariel thing. I think part of their purpose in making her black was to show that it is a character. It's not a white character. It's just a thing. It's
you
a
think
character.
Disney was really thinking like
Yes,
that?
yes. That's not far fetched to think that.
They was thinking money.
Even if they were, they're always thinking money. They was thinking money when they made the white
They're
one.
not trying to be
back in the day.
inclusive, or they capitalizing on the climate right now. I need y'all to get that.
They could have done it a long time ago. It doesn't matter.
And I'm not
Regardless,
hating on Disney. Disney is
if
a
they
money making
capitalizing off
machine.
of it right now,
I ain't hating on that.
Didn't Disney do the Cinderella with Brandy?
Cinderella
And
is a
Brandy
Disney
was
thing.
hot at the time. And Whitney Houston, who wouldn't have gone to see
There's so
that?
many other people that was hot at the time that were white too. They could have chosen anybody.
Right.
It was a different climate when you talking black
Whitney
and white.
alone was going to bring in the dollars. They knew that. They
Whitney
not
Houston
dumb.
I think
Cinderella.
Disney realized that their white community of females.
Disney
is
knows the
coked out.
power of the black dollar.
They
We
on
That's
too-
cool.
they on
We
too many-
understand
they on
that.
too
We
many
understand
drugs.
that.
They
The
can't
power-
sing now.
Aside from
They
that,
messed up, yo.
we understand
They
that.
can't stay away from the cocaine.
All I'm saying
Disney
is,
What does James say?
all
Cocaine's
I'm
a hell of a
saying is,
drug.
the Little Mermaid is a character, not
Yeah.
a white character. Whether she's black or white, whether it's now or 20
But we
years ago,
know her
it
at the
doesn't
story
matter.
as a redhead. Where is she from? Denmark or something? What did they say?
She's from-
People looked up.
she's
The
a
white people looked up
mermaid.
the history of this.
She's a mermaid.
Blue-eyed,
She's a
redhead.
mermaid. She's from
not
under
black.
the sea. She's from
Guess
under the
what?
sea.
You
She
guys.
wasn't the only mermaid of her kind. There's other mermaids.
She's a mermaid. That's what I'm
We
saying.
could have created our own.
There's a whole bunch of them.
Now see, that's what I'm saying. They could have gave her their own story, create our own. Right? We know Ariel is white. Right.
Different one.
That's all
That's
my point.
but
Let's
that's
create
that's
our
what
own
I'm saying.
story.
No, we
So women take this mermaid stuff more serious than men do.
not even that.
My whole point is, I feel like we would have been upset if it were the other way around. That's all I'm saying.
And I
It wasn't
disagree.
cool
So can
about.
Snow White be black?
No, we don't know Snow White to be black.
You know what?
So because
First of all, Snow White could be black.
She be
a
realistically,
fact.
she
That's a
could
good
be
point.
anything.
Snow
She could be
White-
purple.
Exactly.
I mean,
Snow
I'm
White
saying,
Exactly.
could be black.
exactly.
but she.
And what was the little characters that was following them around?
The dwarfs.
The dwarfs, yeah. So I
They
mean,
could've been anything, we don't know.
Sleepy was definitely black because all he did was sleep.
Okay, so scenario.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
What's up,
what was
C?
their names? What was their names?
Dopey.
I don't
I don't know. I think I'm getting them mixed up with the Rudolph and the reindeers. I don't know.
You gonna try to say they ain't black?
The reindeers?
Yeah.
I don't know what they are. You know what? Shut up. Go ahead.
What I was saying was, I don't think that how these characters were introduced to us play a difference in the character. The character is the character.
it
Just because we first
doesn't.
seen her as a white person doesn't mean she can't be black.
I'm not saying she can't. She could be pink, whatever. But we know her to be what?
I'm saying
Ariel,
that doesn't make a
redhead,
difference, though.
Blue, white.
I'm saying that doesn't make a difference though. The
But
fact that
we know her
you
our
you
gen.
gotta separate the character from the person.
Aaron knows that generation of the area, then we going with her.
So you're saying
Not
you would have
even.
been
I'm
upset.
saying you
I said
separate
we
the character.
would've.
Like if you separate the character from the person playing the character, from however the cartoon was drawn or whatever, and then you can literally apply it. That's why when we was talking about like Green Lantern and Spider-Man, it's still Spider-Man, it's still Green Lantern, whether it's a black guy, whether it's a white, and
but
nobody cared.
We know what's Peter Parker to be what?
We
White.
just know Spider-Man.
No,
it doesn't
we know
matter.
Peter Parker.
We know the character of Spider-Man. How he was introduced to us was white. We know why. I'm saying that doesn't matter though. You can literally. All we need to do is know
I
Spider-Man.
love that you feel that way, but
All we
I
need to
can
do is know
know in our
Spider-Man.
community we would be pissed.
We wouldn't be. It's happened. It's literally happened before.
Put it
we
on your
weren't pissed,
Facebook.
though.
Round 2 to put on my Facebook.
Yes.
I'm saying.
But I had some people who said they actually. I'm gonna read a comment. I'm glad you mentioned that real quick
Go ahead.
about.
Put that on your Facebook.
You got a good philosophy on it. It's the character, so anybody can.
Yeah.
No, we get that point though. We know that.
We know Peter Parker.
Yeah.
The character is Peter Parker. It's a high school teenager that got bit by a spider. He got superpowers. you can apply that to a black person, an Asian person, a white, anybody, and make any storyline. Like she said, it's different universes, and then we just know the character of Spider-Man. The person playing it is just the person playing it. If he was introduced to us as a black person and now he's white, we'll be upset if he's introduced. I really don't think it makes so much.
I mean, really look at it. Fresh Prince, we had dark skinned Aunt Viv. By the 6th, 7th season, we had a light skinned Aunt Viv.
She was still black. Get out of here, and I gotta go find this comment.
Aunt Viv can't do the dance that dark skinned Aunt Viv did. Now can she?
She killed that dance. We know she
dark
killed that dance.
Aunt Viv killed it.
She was a real dancer.
Look, I can't even get the comment, but pretty much.
And they even did it on Family Matters. They got rid of dark skinned Harriet and got a light skinned one.
She's still black. We talking about
don't
the race.
matter.
Had a light skinned Harriet?
Yeah, y'all. They had a light skinned Harriet.
I can't even find a comment.
He got a divorce or something?
Like
the little girl disappeared.
Okay,
they put her up for adoption. Like I have a daughter, and then you don't see her no more.
So I understood why they were upset. Do I agree with all the racist comments and what they did? Absolutely not.
But you was probably laughing at their comments.
No, that picture was. I thought the picture was funny. I ain't gonna lie. It was offensive as hell, but it was.
You're horrible.
Oh. You telling me I'm the only one who thought that was funny? I know other people laughed at that. Yeah, but
you seen all the irate black folks? We don't play that.
Diamond, you didn't think that was funny?
Especially with the watermelon and chicken.
How you gonna find that funny?
You know it was funny.
I didn't.
Huh? What's that?
Chris Brown offended you.
Chris Brown didn't offend me. I didn't. I'm not checking for Chris.
Hilarious.
I'm not checking for Chris Brown. I don't give a damn what he think about nice hair or not. So I don't care. He offended the
matter of fact,
the girls who he said what?
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, so you also thought it was funny that Kiki stabbed her ex-husband?
No.
You just think all the wrong stuff is funny.
I did not think that was funny.
Like I just don't
said
get you.
she's just in her past. She's probably
we
grown
gotta have a
moved
team
on.
meeting about you afterwards.
Move on. You want to give them whose man's is this? You can.
Yeah,
but
we're gonna give the white community a.
We can give them. No, you can give them whose man's
front.
is this because of what they was doing on. They was going ham.
I ain't go front. I know he want to get him who man's is this. But
he
got that look in his eye. I know who he want to give for real.
He better not give it to me.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. Listen, you got a couple coming your way. You got a couple coming your way. But we able to move on now? Is that all the news you had?
Yeah, that's all the news I have.
Oh, and shout out to Diddy, man. I think Diddy might be making a band in 2 years.
Diddy need to sit his ass down.
Why? My man's just trying to make money.
Never. He trying to be a billionaire.
Why?
Diddy.
Why? Because he a black man trying to make money?
Let me not say Diddy.
Oh,
no. Let me not say Diddy. The people who want to sign with Bad Boy just need to just not do it. Did you see all the artists who signed with Bad Boy? Where are they now?
They just didn't have that it factor.
No, it's just not. If you wasn't
that.
Faith or Biggie or who else was successful with
because
Bad Boy?
they had that it factor.
Mason
For a
Bethel.
second, yeah.
Mace was hot.
Until he kind of. Who else after Bad Boy?
That's not nobody.
Nah, Bad Boy sucks. So everybody knows this.
Motown didn't teach them how to manage their money. Mm-hmm. You get that with your own.
I would never sign with
A
Bad
lot of
Boy.
them ended up changing their lives. Like Danity Kane, some of them went crazy. They had to break up, making a band. Few of them.
So
went
it just so
crazy,
happens it
broke
was
up.
all the artists, not Bad Boy.
Loon went and found Allah.
All
Mace
of these
went and found
artists,
Jesus,
even
Biggie
good
Smalls
ones like
died,
Carl Thomas,
Faith.
all of them. It's just the artists.
Carl Thomas on right top five. We know the top five all the time. It's definitely Die-Line.
Man, shout out to
because he
Diddy.
spit hot fire.
Shout out to Diddy pimping everybody.
Is it Bad Boy or is it the artist?
It's Bad Boy.
The artist.
So it's all of the
bit of both.
artists.
It's a
All
little
of
bit
them
of both.
have issues, and not Bad Boy.
It's a little bit of both.
Let's be
on,
realistic
G.
for 1
I don't know
second.
what happened to Carl
Aside
Thomas,
from
though.
Aaron,
He's
who's
a-
really checking for Danity Kane?
Alright.
Not like Danny.
We know she gonna be on tour, the Union tour.
First of all, that's day 26, not Danny King.
You gonna be on both tours and making the band too.
Look,
You
shout out to Diddy for pimping
talk
people.
about.
Word, man, word.
Word on that.
So let's move on to this roundtable mix question of the
Yeah.
day. This was actually a good one.
So
And
introduce
shout
that one real quick.
out to our mixers too for the responses as well, man. We appreciate y'all getting in the mix with that.
So
You read it
apparently,
off.
apparently it's been a hot topic. It's been trending, guys. Right?
Because they be in the mix. People be watching.
So shout out to Seti for
Word. Shout out
giving
to
us- she
shout out
really
to
wanted to
sis
get at
Seti,
the
man.
ladies this evening, and she really wants to know, and I guess some other people want to know, why do women, y'all hear this, have a natural tendency to value and or forgive men more often than in their friendships with other women? All right, you want to give your answer before I read off the responses?
Get in the mix, Diamond K. Get in the mix with us, man.
Let's do it.
Easy one right there. That's an easy one.
Don't say the typical, but you probably gonna say it.
No, the reason why is because men, when we mess up, we are more apologetic. We're sincere. When we mess up, we like, baby, this, and this. When women, when y'all cross each other, it's like, whatever, bitch. You know what I mean? And so your energy is not apologetic. It's not genuine. It's just like, whatever. You know, when we trying to make up, we sorry. And we mean it. And we trying to really get you to understand that we're sorry.
Some of us just be dumb.
No. It comes, so if the person is giving you that energy, you're going to be more prone to be like, all right, you know what? Okay, all right, cool. That's the same thing like with mother with their daughter or with their son. They usually be closer with the son in that instance because boys, we just got a different energy when dealing with a woman or a mother or a lady. It's just like that. But that daughter and the mother, and they're going to have that head button thing because it's the queen and the princess, one woman in the house, that whole thing. So that's all it is.
Women just love to cut deep, but I'm going to save my responses.
Okay.
Go
right.
Read off some of the Mixxness responses.
Thanks, Diamond, for that. So I'm going to start with my Mixxness first. One person said, daddy issues. Raised to be forgiven, low or no self-esteem, enjoy taking on build-a-man projects. We do that build-a-man projects. Yeah.
Damn. Daddy issues, though?
It be like that sometimes.
Why y'all always trying to throw daddy issues out there? Go on.
That's an issue.
I mean, if you think about it from a psychological aspect, but...
True. Okay.
Another person said, I just said this to one of my friends. We not given that emotional connection. We not given the D. Another person said insecurities.
That's a lie.
Just not giving what?
Women saying that they not giving a D. They got strap-ons. They giving some type of D. Go on.
This other person. Don't encourage him, Diamond. God, he's so annoying. Another person saying, y'all know I hate this word, but I'm gonna say it.
Go ahead.
Dick.
Oh, you said
She
it.
just flat out said it. This other person said, people have a tough time thinking they deserve better or can do better than what they have. Also, sex plays a huge role with keeping a woman, which is true. I think that plays a factor. This other person said, I asked this question once, and the answer I was given was because the nigga will apologize. Your friend won't. I guess that's what Diamond just said. One of my Mixxness said that, Diamond, that the guy will apologize, but the friend won't. Mm-hmm. She'll take that apology to the grave. The other person said, you share more intimate relationship, home, children, finances, secret, so the risk of loss is greater. Someone else said, I agree to that comment. In addition, women expect more from other women. It's true. This other person said, women are naturally phony people. It's universal.
Damn.
Y'all know that was a man who said that.
Nah, I got some truth to that.
There's some truth to that. Guys aren't like that because being phony ultimately means you're gay. Or I'm not even going to say the other word. I do not want to offend any Mixxness, so I'm just going to move on.
Wow.
Oh, what?
Wow.
No, I don't want to use the offensive word of gay.
Oh, yeah,
So I'm gonna move on. The other person said, because we have made pleasing men the priority while forsaking our sis. That is true. This other person said, because women are emotional and fight for what they want, friends are a dime a dozen, and a quality man with a few flaws hard to find. And that was my responses. So you also had your Mixxness.
Yeah, shout out to my Mixxness, man.
Shout out to your Mixxness. They gave us good
I think it was a
stuff.
little more detailed than yours.
This time they look like they were.
They've been for the last 4 weeks. Tell your Mixxness to step it up.
This person was not that detailed, but I'm gonna read it. Okay,
Yo, don't
this person
disrespect my
said,
Mixxness.
no, shout out to all the mixes. We love y'all. This person said, but it seems like women are quick to end, let's say, a 10-year friendship over a 6-month to a year relationship. I know you say it's been...
Read that. That's the response.
Oh, okay, because women value their significant others over their friendship. It's always been that way? Mm-hmm. We're taught that men will be men while we have no tolerance for our friends. So the person said, which is crazy because we let men get away with murder and our friends get dropped ASAP. And that's why I was telling you, Dom, and I feel like sometimes we just dumb. Sometimes, just what it is.
Who, women?
Yeah.
Are dumb?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
We do let men get away with murder, and
I'm glad you said it.
no, but I can admit betrayal. Women will stop being friends over small stuff, but stay after being cheated on. Okay, this person says some. What's that?
Said it was shots.
Some women feel like marriage and children are accomplishments, so friendships aren't priority anymore. When you try and keep up with that. Also, a lot of women take for granted that friends are just going to be there when ish goes bad. That's the biggest problem. Things going good, you don't hear one word from them. They cancel on plans. Then as soon as things go bad, they're available. SMH. It's weird. No consistency, no loyalty, which are the same things they complain men don't have. That is fact. I think self-security plays a role in the type of energy you want to see in a friend. We know people who lie, cheat, steal, sleep with their friends, old joints, etc., and still remain friends with those people for other reasons that they are valuing over how they should be treated. That's it. So,
Shout out to the
Shout out to the
Mixxers again with
Mixxers.
those responses, man. Thank you.
so what do y'all think now? Why do women? Because I can say that, I usually don't like to say just women.
Yeah.
But in this case,
Yeah.
We being
women
specific.
do that
Yeah.
more than men. I
Definitely.
think men just seem to, they have like just this bromance. You know what I mean? They really value friendships. With women, we just sticky, man.
Because, I feel as though, like, for men, we know how to talk things out. Especially
No, I don't-
especially if it's like,
that.
yeah, boy, we've been friends for like 10 years or so. And especially if it's over a woman, I feel like we're not really going to let a woman come in between
Right,
us.
I
So
do
we'll
agree
be
with
able to
that.
sit down and hash it out. Whereas for a woman, you're now hitting low blows at this point, and you telling your friend, like, well, I know why you can't keep it, man. Don't be jealous at me. So it's like y'all know how to really cut deep to where it's like damn, that's how you really feel about me. And it's almost as if like, okay, well, if you've been feeling this way for this long, why are you still friends with me?
Okay. See, I see you pondering over there.
Yeah, because I was going to say it does have something to do with it. I think that the way that men and women view friendship, it differs in the sense where I know I even have some friends that, like, if it came down to it, they could fight today, right now, and be friends in an hour, and it won't make a difference. And I feel like unless it's something that's like ultimate betrayal or something like that, most guys don't even think about like not being friends with another
Right.
guy. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I've seen it happen with women before, even women in my family, to the point where I've like, try to have conversation with them, like, why is it like this? Like, when you look at another woman in this situation or whatever, you more prone to just be like, forget her. It's almost like, I don't even know if it's like a competition thing, if it's an envy thing. I don't know. I don't even know what really to call it. But
this goes beyond, because we're saying like we tend to forgive men
yeah,
for like
but
some
that
of the horrific things that they do.
That
Nah,
too, and that's
seriously.
why I feel like I feel
But
like some
when
of that
women
is
do
rooted in
some things that
competition.
could be even slighter than that, they
Yeah. I feel like some of
Dunzo.
that is rooted in one of the comments that I liked the most from one of your Mixx's responses was when they were saying that they look at like being with a man as an accomplishment.
yeah.
And I know it's a lot of women that think like that. Like they really be like, like how you was just saying, we see why you can't keep it, man. Like
Right.
they look at stuff like that. And like, say if one of my homies did do stupid stuff where he always losing his women, I can say that same comment and he mess around and be like, I know, bro, forget it. Or he might eventually change. You know what I'm saying? He might receive it differently. Where a woman is like, you coming at my man, my womanhood, my bad, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you coming at the kind of person that I am by saying a statement like that.
Right.
And it's like, why even look at a statement like that as like that deep to your own personal, like you as a whole entire person. And I say you can't keep it, man, and you like, oh, you basically just said I ain't shit as a human being. Like, people kind of look at it like that, so they almost feel like in a way they gotta cling on to something like, the man in their life or something like that. And I also want to go into gender roles a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think it's different on a level of like commitment or something like that for a woman to get a man to commit than a man to get a woman to commit.
Yeah.
Wait, say it again.
I think it's different on a level of like, on the standard of like men and women. It's different for a woman to get a man to commit than it is for a man to get a woman to commit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Like I think one of those might be easier than the other.
Yeah, that's very true. I agree.
It could be the way that that men and women look at commitment, you know what I'm saying, or it could just be like different roles in like the power balance in relationships that make it so, you know, because it's like almost off the rip, a woman is like, you know, if she found a guy she like that, she's more willing to commit. She's kind of just waiting for the guy to be like, yo, are you ready?
Yeah.
Versus, you know what I'm saying, the other way around. So.
And I also think too, we all know that women are extremely emotional. So sometimes when a woman goes to her friend to vent, but then also looking for some truth out of it, they tend to get upset when her friend is speaking the cold hard facts, and it's like she really can't handle the truth at this moment.
So you think she's gonna end the friendship?
Yeah.
You see, that's the thing. It's not that she can't handle that. I think in that case, she knows that's what's real, and she just like.
But why get upset
deny
at your
it, but
friend?
because nobody wants to actually. You got somebody who like telling you what it really is. You really don't want to hear that.
But you really have to open your eyes and hear what's going on. Like, I mean, if
That's the thing.
if it's a constant cycle going on,
Don't
I mean,
think that person don't know what's going on.
they clearly don't.
They do. They just
'Cause
don't want to
keep putting
hear from
themselves
other
in the
people.
same situation. At that same point, your friend is going to get tired of hearing the same old story over and over again. And it's just like, yo, you keep coming to me about the same thing. It happened in the previous relationship. It happened in the previous.
I think in that case, and I know we kind of deviating a bit, but in that case, what you're talking about, the person who's in denial is probably hoping for change.
Yeah.
That's just that. She knows what it is. And don't want to hear from anybody else. But it's something like facing the woman in the mirror, and the friend is the mirror telling you about yourself, pretty much, that you already know. It's nothing that I'm sure that friend has not said that she doesn't already know. Like, oh my God, I really didn't know that you knew. You know what I mean? You knew.
Facts.
You know? So we really don't even have to have this conversation. But as your friend, I'm going to be supportive, and I'm going to tell you anyway. But you already know what it is. And you just don't want to believe that.
Some women don't even look at that as being a good friend when other women do that. They almost look at it
It's
as
jealousy.
Like like you saying this to try to slight me. Like you saying this because you trying to like come at me.
Now here's the thing: in cases like that, if the friend really don't have any like evidence or anything, and they just going off their own opinion, maybe things they may have slightly seen or whatever, but they really don't know. All right. That's what maybe she could possibly, and I shouldn't say go with that, but she can have a more ground to stand on with that.
Yeah.
But if you've been there from the beginning to the end, you've seen it all, and you're going to your friend and saying this is what she knows, and she just doesn't want to hear it.
And I think some women take news differently too when it comes to them being in a relationship. Like if her girl is constantly coming to her about her man, she begins to question, like, okay, is she just doing this because she doesn't want to see me happy, or is she really trying to look out? Whereas if a man does it to his boy, like say if Carlton had a girl and I seen her and I'm just like, yo, bro, I don't know about your shorty, man. Like I keep seeing her up in this spot with some dude. He not going to second guess it. He gonna believe it off rip.
I just think men just have they're better equipped to deal with like friendships. I don't know, y'all just have this thing. Women just are kind of petty and
I wish
catty.
it wasn't like that though.
I mean, I wish it wasn't like that either, but it is.
Yeah, because I
do admire that with men. I think every guy that I know has long-standing friendships. It's just like you can't break that. No girl, no money, nothing seems to come between. It's like they're inseparable. Women is
between
like
the bro code and the girl code, man. It's a difference.
But I still don't understand, and I can't really relate to it, is why like we tend to forgive men for some of, again, those things and not our female friends. And I think it's just the idea we live in a society, we have someone who wants to be single, lonely, you know, so you want to make sure that you are securing that unit.
Sometimes you can't even secure that unit.
You know, sometimes you can, but she's trying her hardest. She can't go ahead and make babies with her friend.
I mean, yeah, but also don't continue to keep yourself in a situation to where you know you're not happy, because you're putting your health at risk, mentally, physically, even spiritually. Like you're just draining yourself at this point just because you want to keep a man in your life.
I feel like if you have to work, well, my opinion, I feel like if you have to work that hard, it's not meant to be.
It's really not. I mean, and it's crazy when Seti had brought that up because it really made me think like, damn, it's really true. Like, it really made me stop and think women are really like that.
Thank God I don't know too many women like that. We're pretty strong for the most part.
Have you ever been in a
I
situation
have my.
like
I don't put my best friend out there, but
AE?
no, shut up. No.
Drop the name. Dropping the name.
No, golly, not her.
What you talking about?
I can say that let me just say that I know people who may have neglected their friendships for relationships. Like they've kind of spent less time with their friends when they're in this relationship.
No, I know some men that done that before too.
But like I said, I do know some men who tend to get wrapped up in their relations. Sometimes it's new
They don't end
relationships
friendships,
too.
though, but it's
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna say I don't know women that have ended a friendship or haven't forgiven in the case of like a man. I don't know any women like that in my circle. We're pretty tight.
Y'all experience anything like that? Have you?
That ended our friendship?
Yeah.
No. Not over a guy, but yeah.
What was it over?
Well, not even. But we're not saying a guy. We're just saying
I've seen it happen
have we
a
known
thousand
people
times.
who.
Just in general?
Yeah, just
Like
in general.
you would forgive a friend, but they quick to forgive a man for all the stuff that they do. Cheating is number one. We'll
My
say.
reason is because I don't let that many people in anyway. So I hold my girlfriends like close, even when I don't tolerate a lot from a guy either. When that's my foundation. I look at my friends as my, you know what I mean, like my ride or die. So when you hurt me, it's deeper. I feel like than if a guy did it because I don't have that many friends. So if I choose you as my friend,
What's your sign?
Gemini.
Oh, you're Gem. Okay.
So if I choose you as my friend, you're my sister. Like you are. Like
That's how I'm that way too. Like you like my sister. You know what I mean? So I don't know people that's like going to end our friendship or nah.
Yeah. So I look at. I guess I look at not that I hold a relationship with my significant other to a less standard, but it's like. It's just, I don't know. It is different. I can't even put it in words. That's why I've been so quiet because I was really trying to evaluate that.
I mean, but I think some people said it is a different kind of relationship. It's you have that emotional and intimacy with the man that you don't have with your friends. Not saying that it's right, but they want to secure that. You're not going to lay up with your man. You're not, your female friend. It's a different. You're not having sex with her. You're not dating her. So I think that the dynamics of each relationship makes a difference. Not that it's right, but it's a difference.
And I do agree with you. I admire guys for being able to
100%. I love it.
I think a lot of times you guys can sweep things under the emotional piece, right?
Yeah.
So you guys can sweep things under the rug or not necessarily. I know a lot of guys they just don't even deal with
I don't think they put that much energy
really
and thought
deal
into
with
it.
Or deep us. I know. Well, why did you do that? And how did you feel?
Okay, so I do have a question though for you guys.
Yeah.
If y'all know like one of y'all bros who slept with an ex or maybe a girl, how would y'all deal with that? Happen for you? And no, it does happen. A lot of guys don't care. They don't care at all.
It just depends on who it is. It depends on. It's a lot of factors.
Yeah.
So
I agree. It
a
really
girl who you were just casual with,
Don't care.
that's not
Don't
no
care.
problem.
Don't care.
We can get past that. We can laugh and joke
Women
about
would get
it.
past that. I don't care how casual.
But if it was somebody that you were serious with, that can be a problem.
Yeah, that's
So you ended the friendship, the bro, man,
It can.
whatever.
It can.
Well,
It depends. I have once.
Okay. Was she a girl or was she a?
Nah, she wasn't. But I mean, she was, but she wasn't.
situationship.
Nah, yeah. But
stop having them.
for me, it wasn't about that. It was about the betrayal part. Like
Right.
he contributed to the breakup. Like he was telling us stuff. Like
Oh, yeah, that's
it was
nasty work.
deeper. It was deeper. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so we had to end. We had to end the friendship. And it wasn't even about the girl. I could have got past the girl.
Yeah.
Even if he hadn't told me about it, and I found out later.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was about the deeper. Like the whole time we was messing around, he was telling us stuff. I was thinking like, damn, how does she know this? Like I'm slipping. Like what's going on?
That's
But
different.
he was feeding the info. So that was different.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's
And that's the only time that ever happened to me.
No, you
Not even
immediately have to
snitching.
get cut. You
Yeah,
immediately.
you gotta get cut on that one.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you
Your
said it.
loyalty did not stand at all.
Yeah, it
Facts.
did.
Nah.
That goes
but
against bro
yeah,
code, period.
but
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
a key factor. It really depends on who the woman is, what y'all shared. If it's just somebody that like we was just casual, like you said, casually having sex with, I don't care.
And y'all
But if
still be
it's-
cool?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't care. It doesn't bother me. But if you know that that's my ex, I've done introduced you to her. I done been around her. She's been around us. And you still going to push up on her.
See, that's the thing. You guys, we would care.
But
I don't care if he was a slide. We gonna care.
even then, though, like in a
I don't even
situation,
like if I like somebody, you gonna like them now.
And women are really like that because
We are.
y'all could
I think we're territorial, too. I don't
we could have been texting for a week and that's it. Oh, that's
don't
it.
even
We
gotta
ain't
be
chill.
that.
That's so true.
Let me push up on. Let her get my number.
it don't even got, bro.
Oh no, we used to talk. Whoa, we used to text. We wasn't even trying to link up.
It can happen quicker
Don't
than
even
that.
try to block this blessing.
Right,
this,
right.
This is the good blessing right here.
That is the whole
It
fact.
could happen quicker than that. You could be in the club, get a chick number, and she turn around, see you get somebody else's number.
yeah.
You just cheated on her. Didn't even know you.
I just
cheated on
had
her.
that happen to me, bro.
That is the whole
Gonna
fact.
text you after you just got that other number. I don't
They
even
be
know
so
neither one of
mad.
y'all.
They be like,
That's
I'm
true.
like, yo, you probably got 3 dudes numbers tonight.
I
You probably
think we
got
just-
free drinks in every VIP
But-
section you went to. It's a problem when I get a number.
It's a problem.
It's a friend.
Listen,
But
nope.
Nah.
Nope.
You know what? No, because
Right,
if the
Aaron.
friend-
We're
now-
talking.
no,
If it's a random, you
No,
can't
because
care.
this is
Okay, yeah,
perfect.
if it's
This
a
is perfect.
friend.
Friend.
Yeah.
Like,
This is
I really
perfect.
ain't just get my friend number, bro.
No, because the friend probably looked better than her. So I'm like, all right, well, you know what? I shot the gun too quick. I was drunk.
That's too
But
bad,
now
though.
my
No, you shot
eyes
the
is
gun. That's
open.
too bad.
I can see.
That's the way the game goes, man. That's the way.
It happens
the way
like
the
that.
game
Sometimes
goes.
We
you-
would be
sometimes you get a friend
upset.
and
We
then
would
you-
be upset. It
One-
don't matter. There don't have to be no depth to the relationship.
One thing
Women
that I
will be
think we
upset
didn't,
about,
that we
especially
didn't
my
mention.
friend.
One thing that we didn't mention though, as far as the guys though, the guy will always look at the woman first. Like in a situation like how you just talking about, like if you find out like one of the guys messed with somebody you used to mess with, the first thing they gonna do is be like, okay, because the woman played a part in that.
Oh,
So it's gonna be like-
we definitely gonna press the woman first.
Like we come looking at her like, oh, so you did this, whatever, and then even after that, like it depends on how it happened. Like if it was like how he was just saying this man was throwing him under the bus and stuff behind, like that's different. If it was just like one of them situations where it was just like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all was doing whatever, but she
So
came
y'all-
on to me or she was trying to be low, then you gonna be like, oh, because you gonna look at the guy like, I can't get too mad
So
at
y'all
you.
gonna be just even if y'all was slapping bellies with this chick.
I don't even know what that means.
Right? What? What type of 35-year-old term is that? Slapping bellies. Who even says that?
I said it, and with some girl, and your
Tell you don't get
homeboy,
no ass.
your homeboy, came behind you, did whatever. Y'all gonna be just as cool.
It like I said, it depends on how it happened because the woman played a part in that too.
No matter,
So,
you
like-
don't have no loyalty to her.
No, no,
She just who cares?
He don't have no loyalty to her. He got loyalty to me.
He has loyalty
She
to
got
you, though.
She got loyalty to me.
No, if she's just some slide or something, not really.
If she just a slide, don't nobody care about none of that. ever.
Right? We don't
Ever.
care.
See, I feel like women care.
We don't care because
Like,
we
don't
already
nobody care nothing about
talk about it.
That's what
Yo,
slapping belly mean.
because we inform
Having
each
sex
other.
scene.
We inform each other. Yo, bro, remember you was telling me about the one joint you used to hit? Oh, well, she just slid in my dick. Bro, go ahead, get that.
Okay.
It might
She just a
happen
young
like
slide.
that.
That's
might
it.
Well,
happen like that.
yeah,
you don't even gotta
we-
be a slide. It could just be somebody you just not that deeply invested in.
Right.
But if you're deeply invested, it's
Even
a
if you
dub.
are deeply invested in it, it depends on how the situation happened. If the guy is gonna be like, yo, my man's is a dub. Because like you said, it could happen the same way. It could be somebody you deeply invested in. He could be like, yo, shorty just slid in my DM. You're like, oh, word? All right, bro, shit. I can't do nothing about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? The game is the game.
Here's the thing where it can get tricky though, because you have some men who were deeply invested with her, but be trying to front. So if you inform them
have a
on it,
lot of those guys.
if you inform them
See?
on it, and they're like, you just trying to play it cool, like, oh, go ahead, bro, I don't care. But knowing deep down inside you do care. So if
But
I
at the
do
end
push
of the
up on
day,
it,
if you have
you
a,
can't
but
get
your
mad at
your
me.
homeboy should know that he was fronting. If you the homeboy,
You don't always know that.
Don't always know that.
We don't
gonna
always
know
get that involved in our friends' relationship to
Yeah.
know that. They would have to say
like,
that.
oh,
We
well.
give them the comfort, like especially as you get older. I had a conversation with my mans about this because we was in the shop, and it was a younger guy. He was probably like 19, 20 years old, messing with a chick, and he was just like, he was fronting in front of his guys. They was in there waiting with him getting his cut, and they was telling him like, yo, you shouldn't mess with Shorty. She do this, she be wilding, and he was trying to act like he really didn't like her like that, but his actions showed otherwise. So my man's came in, you know, he
and that's what I'm saying. Y'all see him actions, and y'all didn't second guess
that was the thing, though. They was telling him to be like, because you can say this like the actions might not mean to you what you think they might mean. Somebody can be chilling in your crib all day, and you could literally not care if they didn't hit you up for a week after that. That's why you depend. The actions and the words got to match. So he was just like, yeah, I chill with Shorty just because she be trying to chill, and I'm cool with that. I got other chicks that I chill with. His guys knew that too, but they was just like, yeah, we hear you saying this, but we see you doing a little bit more with this one than that one, and we also see you acting like you care a little bit more when it comes to certain things, like about her talking to other people. Mm-hmm. So they was just like, at least be real with us and let us know that you care or you don't care, because like, if you do care, we're going to treat it as such. But if you don't, we're going to treat it as such. We just need to know. And then my mans came in and was basically trying to tell him, like, bruh, I know you might be ego tripping a little bit, but at the very least, you have to always keep it a 1,000 with your guys.
Yeah.
Because he did like the girl.
Yes.
Like, he really, like, to the point where he was, like, cutting off other chicks to mess with her, to the point where he would get upset when he found out she was talking to other guys and stuff like that. And his man's was like, "Yo, I thought you said you didn't like her like that." Right. He'd still be like, "Bro, I don't." And then that's why me and my man's was trying to tell him like, "Gee,
he must be young.
It's cool that he was definitely young."
Yeah.
But we was trying to tell him like, "Yo, it's cool if you do. Just at the very least, if you gonna keep it real with anybody, keep it real with yourself first, and then keep it real with your mans, because then they can act accordingly." You know what I'm saying? But they was like, you don't got a lot of your mans. Because it's like, bro, you know you care about it. We know you do. We telling you shouldn't, but if you tell us that you do, we just leave you to your business. Mm-hmm. But don't be acting like you don't. And then when we treating it like you don't, and you getting in your feelings a little bit, and we can tell, now you changing the story. That's why it's like, you know what I'm saying? But the fact, to go back to the original point, though, he was receptive to that. Where I feel like a lot of women in that same type situation, they might be just waving their friends off, get out of my business, whatever type. You know what I'm saying? So...
What advice would you give to the young ladies out there who, you know, tend to end their friendship with another young lady?
I really think that it truly depends on why they ended the friendship, because I feel like in general people just don't value friendships at all. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say, especially women, I think we don't. So I can't say that's crazy that she ended this friendship. It really does depend on why. But I encourage my sisters out here to hold on to that bond, man. You don't have many real ones that's in your corner. You're going to need it, you know, especially when that guy is not around.
Yep.
You know, he may or may not be around. So who do you have to lean to or turn to when he skedaddles with another chick? Maybe not another chick, but I'm just saying it's usually like that. You're going to need your sisters.
Did you just say skedaddle?
Yo, you've been riding me all night. Leave me alone.
Man, son. Like, oh my
yes, God. I said skedaddle. I said slapping bellies, and I got a whole other stuff in my bag, man. Leave me alone.
Right.
So yeah, that's my advice, though, guys. Like, try to just secure and hold on to these friendships if feasible. Because
if you feel like it's worth it, if you feel like it's a friendship that's worth holding on to, like, be able to hash it out. Don't hit each other with low blows. I mean, like, don't cut it there, man. Just really try to hash it out.
I really would like to know for these women particularly, like, why they ended the friendships.
Yeah.
You know? Because if it's like, for me, one of the biggest things I feel like I've ended a friendship over, loyalty. It's huge. I feel like you know how they say death before dishonor. Right. It's what it is. So you can't be dishonorable or you got to get cut.
Facts.
What it is. So
Agreed.
I feel like if she's been unloyal or disloyal, she got to go.
I agree.
She got to go. But if it's something else outside of that, like it varies and there's factors to it. So
true that.
Why do y'all end friendships? That's one of my biggest things of ending a friendship is loyalty.
Yeah.
Loyalty.
That's one of the big things.
I feel like people really don't know what that means.
That's
talk more about
a lot
that.
of people really don't know what loyalty is either.
Yeah.
Some people also just don't know how to be a friend. Like, they don't know how to be there for you when you might need it. They don't know how to, like, support when you need support.
I'm glad you said that, though,
Some
see.
people just don't know how to be
and
a
I
friend.
say this to say, it goes back to that conversation we had about expectations, because how I may be a friend to her may be different to how she's a friend to me. So sometimes, like, do we blame that friend if they're not meeting our expectation?
It depends.
Yeah, it really depends.
Because you gotta kind of let your friend know your expectation, and then you gotta actually have a realist. Like your expectation kind of has to be aligned with what you know that they're capable of doing. Like you know how
so you have to be real, or you just don't be friends then, because maybe you need that friend that's gonna be there for you 24/7, and maybe she has a life and kids and a husband, and she just can't be that, you know.
Sometimes you gotta be the person that be like, look, I can't be your friend because I can't be all the stuff as a friend you might want
that you want me to be, right?
Yeah. That's why you gotta have different kinds of friends, different groups of friends, you know.
I don't have that many.
I got a few. You know what I'm saying?
Shut up. I'm good with that though. I have a small circle, and I feel like less is more for me. I don't need the more you bring in your circle, the worse it gets. And it's just not everybody can get a space at your table and eat. I'm sorry, not everybody has your best interest. People be hating, they jealous, they envious. Nah, you can have a couple in my circle, and we good.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm kind of on the Drake thing a little bit. Not saying I won't. I'm friendly and get to know people, but I'm at this age now, and I'm pretty content with the people in my circle. At this point, I don't need to have the whole follower. I have my family too. My family's big.
That's what I was about to say, because I feel like it mixes a lot. Like I got friends from elementary school, I got friends from high school, friends from back home, friends from Morgan, friends from New York City, friends from this place. I got, you know what I'm saying?
Same here.
Are you the only child?
I'm not.
You're not.
Not by a long shot.
How are you? Are you close with your sisters?
I got 3 sisters, 2 brothers. I am.
Okay.
That's like a whole circle of friends right there too. Shout out to my siblings.
Yes, I had that. So it's But that's my advice to the ladies.
All right. It was a good roundtable mix question of the day. So we're gonna move on to whose man's is this?
Quick,
cause you know.
Yo, you can't give me a whose man's is this.
You know I got a couple to bless with tonight.
Thank God it's not me.
Couple to bless with, man. First, we just gonna talk about our man's Peter Gunn, Joe. He really gotta do better in life, man. Getting on live, arguing with that was his ex-wife, right? Amina, he married her, right?
Yes, he did.
So that not only was that his ex-wife, but that was also his ex-side piece.
Ex-wife and ex-side piece.
Listen,
that's how it be.
That's wild, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't she his side piece when she was his wife too?
She was a side piece first, then wife,
then side piece again.
While she was the wife.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
We can't expect nothing better from Peter.
Man, listen. Dirty Feet Peter. So look, my man's out here on live. All right, because everybody love taking everything to social media. Why? I don't understand, but everything is for social media here. So he was arguing with Amina's new boo. Because the new boo has been around their 2 daughters.
Right.
You can't get mad at the new boo. If Amina, who is the mother, felt comfortable enough to have this man around the 2 daughters, why are you upset? You should be more so upset at the fact that if you was doing your job and actually trying to make her happy.
He's not upset about that. He's just upset the fact that she moved on. It's not about the kids.
Yeah, I understand that, but don't take it out on the dude.
He there's a man in the mirror.
Be mad at yourself.
He's just hating on the fact, look, I can't have her, nobody can type thing. Even though I ain't one at the time and I was playing around.
Seem like that.
He seemed like one of them type.
Yeah, but that's how.
And I don't even know.
Now I feel like a lot of men are like that more than women. If I can't have her, nobody can type of attitude.
Peter, give me them vibes.
He
probably texting her right now. So you really with this cornball? I know that's how. Yeah.
Nah, because Chris Brown was on that too. I ain't trying to hear nobody hack his page. He was on that too.
Chris Brown was.
Right, men be on that.
Future be like that.
Yeah.
Y'all can go out and cheat and do whatever. Let her move on with somebody else hating.
Be some people who be on that.
But we can definitely bless Peter Guns with a whose man's is this?
Hey, whose man's is this?
We got to give him one.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Is this?
We got
now moving on.
Whose is this?
Oh, we gotta give him a double whose man's is this.
Now moving on, because again, I don't know. I don't understand why everyone takes everything to social media, but I think now at a point people are extremely getting very disgusting. Oh, now we did mention last week about the girl who was licking ice cream out the freezer, right? So she's supposed to be getting 2 to 20 years. I feel no sympathy for her. If they give her, if they slap her with the 20 years, that's what she get.
Yeah.
Do anything for clout. That's what you get.
She might get a fine, I think.
You do the crime, you do the time. Next time, don't be out here doing nasty-ish. And she had the flu. That's disgusting.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like she's tacky.
See, that's why.
That's
why
tacky.
That's why they was trying to hit her with them years, man.
She's
Yeah, nah. She
extremely
need more than
tacky.
a fine for that. I didn't know she had a flu.
Yeah, she's extremely tacky. So she's looking at 2 to 20. But now you have people who were like, there was this white guy who went into the store and he took like the Arizona tea, opened it up, spit in it, and put it back. So you have people out here who's actually really doing disgusting
Pause.
things.
I
at
got.
this
You know, I
point.
asked every episode what race was he.
I just said a white.
Oh, you said white.
Yeah,
Okay.
he ain't say white
Nah,
the
nah,
right
nah.
way.
I ain't hear you white. No.
is this?
No, guess what? Guess what? I have to ask because the chick who licked the ice cream was black.
Yeah. So
All right.
they switching it up.
No
One
black
week is-
people, I'm disgusted.
Gotta do better out here, man. People out here really getting disgusting with trying to do anything just for 5 seconds of fame.
Yeah, he got a who's man.
You looking stupid out here. Like seriously, get it together, man. Now, here's okay. So you know, remember I told y'all I went to pool party, had a good
Over the
time,
weekend.
and the rain ended it. It was around like 9 something or so. So I was like, all right, bet. You know, we can have like a little after party at my spot. Go back, finish drinking, chill out, whatever. Excuse my French when I say this, y'all. And please, when I really say it, because I don't even like calling women this, but these raggedy bitches here, man, came up in the crib. Now, you know me. If you know me, I'm very observant of everything. So I pay close attention to how I have things, where I put everything and all of that. So you know that because I was a little lit. Next morning I wake up, go to fix myself something to drink, right? And I realize my juice and my gallon of water was missing.
Like a whole gallon of water.
Whole gallon of water.
What kind of juice?
Man, it's simply raspberry lemonade.
That's one of the best kind of juice.
Yeah, exactly.
That's top 3 juice right there.
And that's
Can we
and
get-
we know that's not cheap.
That's top 3 juice right there.
You should get a whose man is this because you want to bring anybody in your house. You bring all that bad energy. So give him a whose man is. That's exactly what he gets. He started bringing all these strangers in his place. That would never happen. I'm just telling you about that. Your place is your sanctuary. You can't be bringing all that energy. Unwanted, unknown energy. Then you wonder why stuff like that
No,
happen.
I did not think that hot girl summer would consist of you
Taking your
stealing juice
And what? A
and
gallon.
gallon of water.
And gallon of water. And
Who
gallon of
does
water,
that?
Everybody.
I don't feel sorry for you.
Wait, they didn't drink it. They took it.
They took
They
it.
took it.
They took. So if you're listening to this and you are in the mix, I know who you are. I remember you. I don't forget faces. So when I see you again, I will call y'all the juice and water bandits.
Gallon of water.
Gallon of water. You could have easily just asked for something to drink, and they took. You see, and this is the second time something
Gallon of
random has
water.
been taken out of my place. The first time it was my Vicks Vapor Rub.
They took vapor.
When did this happen, Mr.
This happened-
Bringing everybody in your place?
This happened like 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like,
Gotta stop doing that.
So yeah, man,
I think you get a whose man's is this too for taking a gallon of water and juice.
And juice?
You gotta get whose
Raspberry?
man's is this, huh?
Simply raspberry.
That is
Oh,
good.
get some
it
simply
is.
raspberry.
It's good. It's delicious. Like you can't even have one cup.
Yeah,
So yeah, I was extremely pissed off about that.
you shouldn't be. Stop bringing randoms to your place.
You know what? I won't do it again. That's it.
He will do it again.
I definitely won't. I will not. If I don't know you, you're no longer coming in. You got to sit outside.
You got to do what my man's did with the iced tea and spit it in it.
Like seriously, man. I couldn't.
I mean, he could have. They don't know. They nasty for drinking from him.
That's
They
what
don't know what
get
he
for
got.
taking his
Yeah.
gallon of water and simply juice.
took my gallon of.
You act like you had it
Nah, because it was
filtered.
It
Did
was
you filter
still-
it?
It was still like full.
Did you filter the water? Or was tap water?
It was tap. So, so I know.
There you
So
go.
they got
There you
bandits
have
for
it.
tap. Wouldn't even get no
There you
filter.
have it.
You ain't even like boil the water
Oh, well.
and then put it in there.
Oh well.
I want you to distill the water.
But they
I mean, if
filter
they
the
gonna be
water.
stealing water, at least let it be good water. You
Distilled
speaking
water.
tap
See,
water.
that's,
Filtered water.
that's their problem.
Fiji water.
They don't. That's what I'm saying. They dumb, but
They
You know
some
what?
tacky ass city girls. That's what's wrong with these. That's what's wrong with these women
Yeah.
out here, man. Trying to be city girl, have a hot girl summer.
clearly.
Stealing juice and water.
That's terrible.
Ladies, don't go out here stealing juice and water, okay?
Gallon of water.
Right. If you thirsty, ask for something to drink. You ain't got to steal nothing, all right? Remember that. Okay, ladies? Remember that. Again, I know who you are. I don't forget. That's all I have for Whose Man Is This. Do you guys have anything?
No. I gave you a Whose Man Is This?
I gave you one, too.
All right, so we even.
Nah, because you definitely deserve two.
Well, I deserve two.
Hey, who man is this?
Yo, Tommy.
Oh man.
Don't be listening to him. Y'all don't want to stop giving Whose Man Is This every episode.
No,
What's
we not.
wrong with y'all?
Prevent yourself from not
See,
getting
you
it.
got a Whose Man Is This?
Nah, I don't got a
Nah,
Whose
we don't
Man
have
Is
no gay
This.
grinders
Nah.
either.
That was also a gear grinder of mine, too.
Yeah.
Like, it was mixed in. Like, it was a Whose Man's Is This and also a gear grinder. Like, all jokes aside, you don't go up in someone's house and do that. Especially if you don't know them. Like, that's just mad tacky.
It is tacky.
Like, extremely tacky.
Stop inviting unknown people
Yeah,
to
I'm-
your
I'm not
place.
doing it again.
Yes, just
I'm
stop.
not.
You won't have that problem.
I'm not doing
You're
that.
crazy. You
again.
just bring anything you want to. Do you have like spirits that come in and mess with you at night because the amount of energy you bring in your place?
Nah.
Like I'm for real, you guys. I believe in stuff like that. Like I just
you the
don't
only
bring.
bad spirit that bother me.
Up.
Talk about
No,
it.
but no, seriously though, guys. Like I believe in your home. You just don't bring anybody to your place. That's just how I am. I just don't. If I don't really know you, you're not coming to my place. It's just I don't even know. I don't really want you to know where I live at. Honestly, that's just what I believe.
I don't think nobody.
That's
wanna know
why.
where you
That's
live
why
at.
you got your stuff stole. Stop doing that.
It's cool, man.
They lucky I ain't catch them.
They were long gone. You was sleeping and lit and everything. They ain't
Hey,
care.
tacky, son.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe
we
I was
wrapping
stressed
up.
out, man. I went grocery shopping. I'm like, hold up, man. Where is my other juice at? But yeah, man. So that's all we have for
Yeah.
in the mix with Kid 6, man. Tonight was a good show. Shout out to the Mixxers for submitting those responses. Thank you again.
Yep.
Next
Church
week we got
announcement?
Shop Talk. Chi-Town's finest gonna hold things down. I'll be away this weekend. I will be in the A celebrating my birthday. Big Dog turns 31.
Don't nobody
Celebrating my Reggie Miller year on the 15th.
Oh, we're gonna say happy birthday.
So I really don't care if you don't. To be honest with you, like I really don't care.
Cause nobody care about your birthday. See what you doing this weekend? Nobody care about him. What you
No,
doing?
that's a good question, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I should have went to the A. The A be
Facts,
lit.
bro. Come through.
Should've
You,
went to the
you
A.
should go with
through,
him.
bro.
He may need some company just in case he have all these randoms. And they
somebody
stealing
try to steal
stuff.
his juice and his
Steal-
water?
Right,
Nah,
his liquor
We're
or something.
gonna have a pool party, bro. Listen, man, I'll tell you off air what's going down. But you... Let me quit. It's gonna be a very good weekend, man. It's gonna be a good weekend. Shout out to my homegirl Shay of Shanghai Chronicles, man. She's
Hey,
also
Shay.
celebrating her birthday this weekend. So it's gonna be a situation you don't want to miss, man. So if you are in the A, we will be in the mix. Pull up. We got us a nice little B&B. Gonna have a pool party. What?
Don't nobody care.
Why you
the
mad? What you
Mixxers-
doing this weekend?
What am I
Nothing.
going? No, I'm going to a brunch, a night brunch. Actually, I've never been to a night brunch. I think
Night
that's gonna be a night
brunch?
brunch. I think it's on.
Right.
Right.
You talking about?
But I guess I don't know what kind of food they're gonna be serving. I guess they serve like lunch, brunch food. I thought that was pretty cool though, so I'm excited for that.
You're going to dinner. What
Going
time
to
is
Night
it?
brunch.
What time does it
actually don't
start?
know the
Y'all
time. I
eat
have to
breakfast
look
food at
back
night? Y'all
it.
eating
I don't
brunch
know.
food
Right.
at dinner?
Like what?
I don't
Something
know.
like
I don't know
that.
the
Tell
time.
us the menu.
I don't know. Yo, we out, man. Come on, wrap it up. We out.
So listen, man, you can catch us next week, same time, same place, Radio on Fire. Get in the mix every Tuesday, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Man, it's your Big Dog Kid 6, Chi-Town's finest, and your girl Leah Yee, and we out of here.